Well, hello. I'm very excited to be here for another edition of Fend for Yourselves, because that's what we're going to do. We're going to fend for yourselves. Look, we got a very easy recipe for you to do, something quick, something easy, and actually very tasty. But before we get to all of the learning, I got to tell you how excited I am, because this means so much to me. We have our very first big title sponsor to Fend for Yourselves, and it's Omaha Steaks. And I know you've seen Omaha Steaks commercials, you've heard them on the radio for years, and if you've never tried Omaha Steaks or sent Omaha Steaks, the big package to someone as a gift, then you're really missing out, because the first time I got an Omaha Steaks package on my porch, I went out there and I was like, what is this mess? Because you know I don't like going to the door. But I went to the door and I found this package that my wife's grandmother had sent us for Christmas, and it is just packed with the top cuts of sirloin and fillets and even the best chicken breast I've ever had. Everything down to desserts. Okay, so it's just absolutely delicious. And here's the thing: when you go to omahasteaks.com and you order one of their packages as a gift for the holiday season, you can get $30 off. You get $30 off when you use the promo code TJ at omahasteaks.com. Now, there is a minimum purchase required. That's if your package is like $150 or so, then you get the $30 off, but it's so worth it. I mean, melt in your mouth. They know what they're doing when they're cutting these Omaha steaks, and the beef that they use is just second to none. My mouth is watering, because I wish I were about to show you how to cook an Omaha steak more so than this quick, easy meal. But omahasteaks.com, use the promo code TJ. Now, here's what we're going to do. It's the holidays, you're busy, you want to come in, you want to have a nice meal, but you don't have a lot of time. So we're going to do chicken tenders. And I know you think, what? Chicken tenders? Yes, these are quick, easy chicken tenders that are still considered homemade. So you don't have to go buy them from a fast food place or pick them up at a restaurant and have them get cold before they get to your house. So it's fresh, homemade chicken tenders the way you've probably never seen before. And it's going to shock you how quick and easy these are. All right, so let's get on it. All right, look, first of all, if I seem like I'm rushed today, it's because Mr. Todd, the cameraman, not only forgot his big, good camera, he forgot to charge the batteries of the raggedy little cameras that he brought. So I gotta hurry. We're racing the battery life here. That's how big of a show this is. All right, so we're doing chicken tenders a different way. Quick and easy. We got 4 chicken tenders here. You can do this with as many as you want. You get that family pack and do it. I'm not doing a family pack for the show here. You'll get the idea. I don't need to do a bunch of them. They're washed and dried, rinsed and dried. Yes, I'm still old school, and I believe that you need to do that. Other things will say you don't need to do that. You do it as you wish. All right, so we're going to start with some of this Cavender's Greek seasoning. We're just going to cover them on one side like this. Okay, then we're going to flip them. My hands are very clean, and what do you care if they're not, because you're not going to be eating it anyway. You're looking at it on TV. Then we're going to do this side with Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning. You're going to get both sides going with 2 different types of spices. A lot of people, professionals, would probably say, you're stupid for doing that, but that's fine. Now, we got some panko breadcrumbs. All right, and we're just going to throw those in my fancy breading dish here. And the reason that this is so much easier and all than regular deep frying or frying is because we're not using flour and regular breadcrumbs and that sort of thing. We're just, because I hate to fry. I hate with the dredging and the flour and then dredging and flour. I hate all of that. So this is an easy way around this, and these are going to be crisp and juicy chicken tenders. So we're seasoning the breadcrumbs like that. Now I know that looks like a lot, and if you're not used to eating spicy things, you're going to say that's going to be too spicy for me. But it's really not. It's really not. Now, the other thing that always happens when I use an abundance of Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning, And look, this is going to be really bad, but excuse me, that always happens. Again, you're not eating in here, so what do you care if I sneezed? Blah, blah. All right. So we're going to dredge in the, I got 3 regular eggs beaten up in here. I beat the crap out of them. They were talking, getting all mouthy, so I beat them up. All right, now you're just going to shake that. Shake it off, and then put it in the breadcrumbs. And you see how easily that sticks? And these big breadcrumbs are going to make it crispy on the outside without, having to be completely in a breaded state like we do with flour and all that. Okay, so there's one. We're going to set that there, and then we're going to do the other ones. Mr. Todd, you can probably save your battery and come back when I finish breading the rest of them. All right, they're breaded. They got the panko on them. It took me about 5 minutes. It would have taken less time if Mr. Todd wouldn't have been talking my head off. So we're coming over here to a skillet that we just magically had waiting on the stove. So we're going to fire that up to a medium-high heat and let it get hot. Okay, we're going to take some olive oil. We're about out of olive oil, so we don't need much. And this may not be ready for frying yet, but again, I'm hurrying because of Mr. Todd.
Oh, stop.
And it may not be ready. I mean, it may be too hot. What am I trying to say? So you want just enough olive oil to cover the bottom of the skillet. Roll it around like that. And you make noise, it seems like you know what you're doing. And then gently, we're gonna just put the chicken down in there. And that's not exactly the sound that you want to hear when you're thinking that your pan is ready to fry, but we got to work with the magic of TV. Okay, and we're going to let that cook on that side for just a few minutes. I would say maybe 3 to 5 minutes. You want to get it to a golden brown, so it's golden brown and what? And delicious, yes. Golden brown and delicious. Hear the sizzle. You got to sell the sizzle as well as the chicken. All right, well, we got a second. If Mr. Todd's battery will last long enough, there's a big contest going on with Fend for yourselves and Omaha Steaks. I told you earlier how great Omaha Steaks is, and I'm so thrilled to have them as a sponsor. But you can win a $250 Omaha Steaks gift pack, one of those big packs for $250 worth by going to acetj.com /Fend, acetj.com/Fend. That's how you get entered. And then on our special holiday show, when I'm cooking holiday things, which will happen December 8th, that show will air December 8th, then we will announce the winner of that huge $250 gift pack from Omaha Steaks. That is one lucky winner, I'm telling you. It's going to be great. acetj.com/Fend. Okay. All right, I think it's been about 4 minutes, so let's check and see where we are. Come on. I'll flip it the other way, Todd. I'll let you look that.
I got it.
All right, you got it?
Yep.
Okay, now that looks great. See how that is? And you see how that panko breading stuck to it? One reason for that is because I'm being very gentle with it when you flip it. So I'm not smacking it up, flipping it, and rubbing it down. Oh no, I'm just gently flipping it, you see? Like that. Now we'll let that other side go for about 4 or 5 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes, and then we'll check it again. We're gonna have to make sure that the internal temperature is what it's supposed to be, because you can't have y'all eating undercooked chicken, getting all sick and blaming it on me. All right. So that sound, they sound like they're ready. They look like they're ready, good and brown, and they're gonna be so crunchy on the outside and tender, juicy on the inside. Now here, this is what I drain them on here. It is an, what do you call this? A rack, cooling rack that is in a broiler pan turned upside down on paper towels. Alton Brown from the Cooking Food Network always does his frying that way, and I picked that up from him, so I don't want to try to act like I invented it. Okay, so we're gonna let them drain there for a second. There's not much draining to be done because you see we didn't use very much of that olive oil to begin with. So when something comes out of the fryer, when you've been frying it, that's the best time to hit it with some salt. So we're gonna sprinkle a little salt on there because it absorbs it at the right time. Now, of course, I like things salty. Watch this here. Can you see? Watch it. Oop, threw it all in there. I mean, you talking about Salt Bay, I'll be like, whoa. Look, I got money like crazy. I got so much money, I'm just throwing salt away by the pinch. Salt's expensive too. I'm making it rain salt up in here, up in here. All right, I tell you, I've dealt with some obstacles trying to get this edition of the show done. I know, your camera's not right. So he shows up, forgot his big camera, we covered that. Then he doesn't have any batteries that have much charge in them, so we've been just rushing through the whole thing. Then we had to stop taping because my wife showed up with groceries and we had to go help her unload groceries from the car. So if you hear a bunch of rustling and all in the background, she's in the pantry. Oh, there she is. Okay, good. All right, so these are probably cold by now, but you want to make sure that the chicken tenders get to at least, like say, 160 to 165 in the internal temperature. And you can either stick them with a thermometer or, you know, you can guess it. And you know how long, if you're more advanced, you know when chicken's done and when it's not. So if you're not advanced, then get you a meat thermometer and sacrifice one of the tenders, because they say once you poke it, it lets the juice out and everything, which has been a, you know, kind of a philosophy of mine. Stop. Okay, so Mr. Todd wanted ranch with his, and you can get the recipe. You know, I know I'm Russian here, but I'm not Russian. I'm more French and English. I'm rushing. And you can go to the website fendforyourselves.com and get the recipe. We'll have that on there. So go ahead, Todd, try it. Tell everybody how delicious it is. And it was so quick and easy. You know, you can make a sandwich out of this. You can chop it up and put it on a salad, whatever you want to do. You know, I don't know if you're familiar with how to eat chicken tenders, so that's why I'm telling you.
That is really good.
It is, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Now here, I want you to try this. You love the ranch. Mm-hmm. Dip in a little yum yum sauce.
What is yum yum? I heard of yum
it's
yum
shrimp sauce, like from the Asian restaurant.
There, does it?
Oh, that's right. You're allergic to shrimp. I think it's to put shrimp in, but let's not take. I think you dip shrimp in it. That's why it's called shrimp sauce.
As long as I can try it.
No, don't try it. Are you kidding? It's not worth it.
I think I've had yum yum sauce before.
But it's not worth trying it now and making yourself sick. I mean,
well, here,
Lord.
You try it with yum yum sauce.
Oh, I know what it's like. It's yum yum.
It's yum yum?
With yum yum sauce, but I'm not allergic to shellfish. All right, battery's running out. Fendforyourselves.com. You get the recipe. And go to omahasteaks.com and buy one of those great packages, or buy more than that to send to somebody. Send it as a gift to someone, and then send one to yourselves because they're great. omahasteaks.com with the promo code TJ if you want to get $30 off of your order, and there's a minimum amount required to get that $30 off. And then the holiday special will be December 8th, with a chance for you to win the $250 package to Omaha Steaks, and you register for that at acetj.com/Fend. Okay, did I get it all? I got it all.
It's really good.
Oh yeah, forgot about that. Yeah, it's good. You'll love it. Blah 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 blah. I love you all, but I got to go.
Perfect. I think I can eat it.
Don't.
Are you sure?
Why would you want to take a chance? It's just a chicken tender.
All right.
Dang.